Alright guys, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. But anyways guys, we're gonna be going to Vegas, and today is Wednesday right now, July 2nd, but I'm gonna be flying out tomorrow on July 3rd, Thursday at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's the day before, but I'm gonna just film and show you guys what I do and what I pack. All right, so let's just jump into it. So let me show you guys real quick. So I got all my stuff right over here, but anyways guys, I'm gonna show you guys my hand real quick. Like, I was fucking trying to open up one canned stuff for my dog, but I sliced my hand, so I was like, bro, good ass. So I trying to stop the bleeding. But anyways guys, this is what we packed. Right, so first things first guys, I gotta get hydrated in the morning. This is the first thing that I do guys. I boil a hot cup of water, and then I drink it down for my stomach, my throat, because like sometimes I wake up with mucus and shit like that. This is good for digestion and hydration and everything. So it's just all in all good, right? But anyways, I got this nice little travel bag from my girl, right, from like a couple years ago for my birthday. So I'm gonna show you guys what I packed. All right, this is gonna go in my backpack, and also I'm gonna put some in my my suitcase. All right, so don't mind the dirty couch in the background, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get new couches and shit. So anyways, first thing that we got guys, all right, we got some herbs. All right, so this is some peppermint herbs, and the reason I got this is because you know, just in case you get sore stomach, you get throat issues, you know, your throat itchy in Vegas, this is good. You know what I'm saying? This is called my medical bag. All right, so yeah, I got some toothbrush holders from me and my girl. She's gonna bring the toothpaste and shit like that. I got some bandages just in case somebody like I just want fucking cut my hand and shit like that. So just in case, you know what I'm saying, get like you see that tape over there and band-aids and shit like that. I was about to open that for my hand. I got my herbs right over here, my Chinese herbs. This is for throat stuff in case you get itchy, dry throat, especially in Vegas. This is herbs for stomach issues, just in case. This is also digestive enzymes in case, you know, it's to help with your stomach after you eat a meal. I got floss, you know what I'm saying, just in case you get shit in your fucking throat. Oh, let me move this out. I got more digestive enzymes. I got a mask, guys, just in case get like, you know, I saw like had one dust storm just the other day. I don't know how effective this mask is, or maybe get fucking people coughing. I don't know, right? Are you fucking sick bastards? You got some random pedicure stuff. It's like what is this, guys? Yeah, to like freaking trim your shit and all that. I got nauseous relief acupressure band in case like you on the airplane and shit like that. You just wrap them on your wrist right over there. This is also some herbs for immune system and like allergies. I got playing cards in case we get bored and shit like that. I got cough drops for Chinese cough drops. I got utensils, and I got this flashlight in case shit hit the fan. But anyways, that's just some stuff that I packed. All right, let me show you guys what else I got. Yeah, we just packing real quick. I just gotta pack. So yeah, like the past couple of, sorry guys, I look a little bit like sweaty and shit like that. I didn't even shower yet, but anyways, it's like early in the morning. But right now guys, I'm just gonna be packing, and you know, it's a little bit, my schedule's been a little bit busy, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me guys, my whole philosophy is I want to be the best version of myself, and I want to be the best version of myself. And in order for me to do that, I got to be well-rounded in every aspect of my life, whether it be physical, mental, spiritual. So right now guys, I'm just like hustling, you know what I'm saying? You know, working, trying to do this DoorDash challenge, trying to do my reselling business, trying to focus on social media and content creation. I'm running my Fortnite pages. Check that out. It's called 5K Gaming. I just started it like the other month, and then only now I started posting like consistently. And yeah, I went from like 60 subscribers all the way to like 230. Like, I just woke up this morning. I gotta check again. I don't know how much it was now, but like last night it was like it went from 60 all the way to 230 in like freaking 1.5 days, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, this Fortnite channel got potential. So I just streamed last night. I played with my boys, and pretty much, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it has potential, so I'm gonna go write some scripts soon, record that. I got my TikTok content I gotta film and edit. I got these vlogs and shit like that. So, you know, it's a little bit busy, but I enjoy doing content. I've been working all these 9-to-5 jobs the past since like 2019, since I was 16. I was working landscaping, fast food during COVID, high school jobs, warehouse jobs, restaurant jobs, delivery jobs, driving jobs. But, you know what I'm saying? It got to the point where I was like, I need more, of course, more income, but also I need more freedom, and I need more new opportunities. I need better purpose in my life, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like with doing content creation is one of the stepping stones that I will be able to achieve what I want to achieve. And, you know, I can shift and pivot into different, you know, industries later on when I get money from content creation, and I can keep grinding my way up to the top, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, guys, you know, we just out here grinding and shit like that. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna just be like, today's just pack day, work day, doing whatever I gotta do. But The last time I went Vegas, guys, was in 2022, and that was in August, and that was with my girl. And pretty much the reason why we're going to Vegas this year and also in 2022 was, so this year we're going to see The Weeknd again in concert, and then in 2022 me and my girl went to see The Weeknd in concert in Vegas. And you know what I'm saying, it was like birthday kind gifts and all that. But yeah, that's the reason why we're going up. And then you know, of course, we got like I'm spending 5 days up there, so you know, there's some other activities I gotta do and shit like that. So might as well, guys, you know what I'm saying, if I'm gonna be making content, I gotta be filming, I gotta be recording. I'm making short form content, long form content. But you know what I'm saying, when I think about it in 2022, you know, I'm gonna just get a little bit life lesson-y with you guys, because you know, a lot of these content creators, they record shit, but they're not like, they don't teach people anything. I feel like if you have a platform, if you have, you know, followers or whatever that you're trying to do, and you're trying to gain attention from people, I feel like you got to promote something. And then, you know, I'm not saying like promote like products or like stuff, whatever, but you got to promote some sort of life lesson in every video. For me, that's my goal in my channel. I want to make sure that even if it's gaming videos, even if it's funny videos, even if it's challenge videos, even if it's vlogs like this, I want to make sure that I'm always promoting some sort of message, you know what I'm saying, so that the young people, because I see a lot of young people with platforms, they have money, they have big audiences, but they don't do shit with it. They just fucking promote stupid degeneracy, right? They're out there fucking, you know, hanging with some dumb OF girls. They're out there fucking, you know, fucking acting stupid. Like, it's just, none of it is good for youth, for the youth, right? Oh, sorry, guys. But, you know what I'm saying? For me, guys, I always try and hopefully talk to people about, you know, certain life lessons. But so like what I was trying to say is, when I was reflecting in 2022, I was 19 years old, right? And I was going to Vegas, but during that time in my life, I was going through a lot of like health related things. It wasn't like super terrible, but I feel like I was getting like IBS or Crohn's or some shit. But I was having a lot of stomach issues, right? I was going through a lot of stressful things. I was working 3 jobs at that time. You know, I had all kinds of different shit going on. But one of that year, it was kind of one of the best years that I had. And the reason for that is because I went through so much shit, good, bad, long suffering, short-term stuff, you know, failures, success. But it got to the point where I feel like a lot of these things, sorry guys, oh bro, what am I saying? But a lot of these things, they shape me into the person that I am today, right? I feel like God, he's gonna put you through a lot of tests and trials, and you gotta look at all the life lessons, all the life attributes, all the life, whatever that he's trying to teach you. You gotta make sure that you guys are acquiring whatever that you guys are trying, you know, whatever that he's trying to teach you, right? When I got sick for 2 months in 2022, I didn't look at the negatives. I didn't think, God, why did you punish me? Why are you making me go through this? I sat down and I said, when I was sick in bed, I said, you know what, God, whatever happens, I trust you, and I make sure that, you know, whatever that you're trying to teach me, I want to know the answer. I want to find out if it's today, if it's tomorrow, if it's next week, if it's next month, if it's in a year from now. Help me to understand what is going on and get me through these situations. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's bad things, even if people look at all the bad things in life, you always got to look at the good things. So I feel like when you have that mentality where no matter what life throws at you, whatever that the world throws at you, whatever God throws at you, you got to look at every single thing in a good way. You got to look at all the positive things. I feel like everything happens for a reason, right? And you got to look at all the positive things. You got to reprogram your mind to think positive, to look at all the pros on whatever that's going on. Maybe you got fired from your job. Maybe you didn't get hired at your job. Maybe you didn't make the football team. Maybe, oh, I just spit. Maybe you didn't win your Muay Thai tournament. Maybe you didn't become successful on YouTube yet. You need to sit down and analyze it. You need to reprogram your mind to think, okay, God, what are you trying to teach me? Why am I not becoming, you know, why did I fail this? Why did I not get this opportunity? Why did I get this opportunity? Why did I get you know what I'm saying? So you guys got to think like that. And once you start thinking like that and you reprogram your mind, you're going to soon realize that, you know what, this is such a better winner's mindset. Because no matter what happens in your life, you're always looking at the positives. Okay, even if I failed in this business, what did I learn during those times? Did I stack up a little bit of my income? Did I learn more about business? Did I learn about relationships and friendships with other people who I cannot and can trust? Did I learn, you know, did I develop a bunch of life attributes like more discipline, you know, more dedication, more hard work? Did I develop more stoicism? Did I develop more social, interactions with other people and better your communication skills, right? So you got to sit down, guys, and you got to analyze whatever happens in your life. you need to see and be like, okay, why did this happen? So the whole point I'm trying to make is, for years and years, guys, right, I was such a different person every single year, but in a good way. 2020, when I look at myself, I was such a different person when I was 17 in 2020. In 2019, when I was 16, I was such a different person from who I was in 2025 and even in 2020. 2021, I was such a different person. 2022, I was a different person. 2023, I had a different mindset. 2024 and 2025, obviously, I'm not the same person that I was years ago, even if it was 1 year ago, even if it was 2 years ago, right? So if you guys are still in the same boat, same mentality from years ago, even from like last year in 2024 in July, you need to sit down and you need to say to yourself, am I making progress with my life? Am I making progress on my mindset? If you're still living in that same purgatory loop from years ago, you're not changing your mindset. You're not bettering yourself. You're not working on yourself, right? And the reason I'm calling people out on this is because, not that I'm looking down on people, but a lot of people my age, a lot of people older than me, a lot of freaking elders, they're still living in that same cycle, right? They don't know what it's like to break whatever that they're going through, their generational curse, their cultural disease, their limited mindset belief, their negative mindsets. Like, I had some old friends that I had to cut off, right? And the reason I cut them off is because while I'm trying to grow as a person in every realm possible, they're not growing with me. And I feel like every time that I talk to them, my gut, bro, is like negative. I'm like, bro, I don't like be around negativity. I don't like be around people who has limited belief system. I don't like be around people who's jealous and competitive with their boys and their friends. We're supposed to be working together and supporting each other, right? So it got to the point where I just cut a lot of people out. And now I got like old friends, fucking, I don't even like talk to this person already. It was neutral too. I had nothing personal against this guy, right? But he was all salty, he was all jealous, he was all emotional like a fucking sissy, right? So anyways, I didn't say anything bad about him either, right? Or any of these friends, but I guess he took it personal. But the reason why I lost 100% respect for certain people is because they're out there making channels of me, like fake channels. They're out there leaving stupid fucking comments in my videos. I was like, bro, like, you see what I'm trying to say, right, guys? These people are not evolving. They're still childish. These guys are older than me now, all right? Give you a little bit of context. I'm younger than them, but the maturity, they're not leveling up, right? So it just proves to myself, look at this. This is even more proof. Fucking, I don't talk to you for like years already, coming back into my channel every 6 months, commenting bullshit. I say, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go there. Like, I don't give a fuck, right? But, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to listen to people who can't be better than me in a sense, right? They're not charismatic. They're not funny. They're not entertaining. They don't provide valuable information. They're not athletic. They don't have no goals or purpose. Like, they have no self-love. So I'm not going to listen to people who can't have and attain those certain attributes that I have acquired and that I'm trying to work on to be a better version of. I'm not looking down on these people, but I'm saying that every hater that I encounter in my life, if it's friends, if it's online, if it's family members, they can't do better. They can't. It's like they can't get onto your level and they can't evolve. So what they try to do, they try and be petty and they try and drag you down to their level, right? They're like leaving stupid playground comments. Like, you think that's gonna affect me? You think that's gonna change my mind? You think that's gonna control me emotionally, right? These guys are so damn fucking emotional. All these little fucking soy boys, right? But it gets to the point where it just shows their true colors, right? So I'm like, I don't want to be around these people. I don't want to engage in stupid petty drama. And if you want to go one-on-one physical combat in a gym, we can go, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not going to engage in this stuff. But what I'm trying to say is these friends and these people, I had to leave behind because they're not evolving as people, right? Like, the mindset of this fucking person was the same from last year, from 2023. And that's the reason why I cut you guys out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they don't get it, right? You're just proving to me more that I'm correct. When you keep leaving comments and you start trying to do playground insults and you're still coming back like, bro, am I living rent-free in your mind? You know what I'm saying? So all these little fucking people that I have to cut out is like, evolve as a person, bro. Find God, find Jesus, find purpose in your life, get in shape, learn how to do certain things, improve your communication skills, improve yourself as a person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't need validation you don't need to prove anything to me, but to yourself. You know what I'm saying? All these people, oh, look, how good. Like, bro, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, move on in life, find something, evolve. Like, a lot of these people, they're not evolving as people, right? If people met me from 5 years ago, or even in high school, they can tell that I'm completely different as a person. So the whole the whole purpose in life is, guys, you need to keep evolving as people. You need to keep working on yourself to become a better version of yourself, okay? So that's my whole little rant for today. I'm gonna continue to pack. I gotta film some short film. As you guys can see here, it is like it's 2:55 p.m. July 2nd. But right now, all I'm doing, guys, the past hours, I was just cleaning, recording content, and I'm writing scripts for my one of my Fortnite pages. And yeah, that my Fortnite page too, like I started off with, I talked to you guys earlier about it, but I started off with like 69 subscribers. Started that channel like months ago, right? I think it was like April, and then I was posting, but then I was inconsistent with it, but I saw potential with the page, right? Because every time that I post Fortnite shorts, Fortnite related shorts, could be anything, right? On my main page, on that page, it always gets organic views and it gains me a lot of subscribers. So I started posting again like a couple days ago this week at the beginning of the week, and pretty much I was like, or end of last week, and one of the shorts was a Fortnite again, right? I'm documenting me like, oh, day one of me trying to go pro in Fortnite, become a full-time content creator. And I pretty much document what I do that day when I'm playing Fortnite, if I play with my boys, any funny story times. And then after I get off the game, I start showing you guys my real life, like my 9-to-5 jobs, what I do, my DoorDash side hustles, my YouTube content, if I'm traveling here, if I'm hanging out with my girl. I just pretty much document it, and I tell you guys stories, and I give you guys motivation, and I talk about my life and stuff like that, and how you guys could relate to it. And then pretty much I was just one of the shorts, like I posted like a couple days ago, and then only till yesterday when I was like running errands, I look on my YouTube studio, and I was like, what the hell? It went from 69 all the way to like 130. And then after that, then even last night when I checked, it went from 130 to 230. So I'm like, bro, this Fortnite page has potential. I think I found my niche and, my way to get my one foot out of the grave, right? And to get like just traction already to my channels. Because the past couple of years, guys, like, I just didn't know. Like, I was like, it was kind of like how I think of it, like a musician, right? When you first start off as a musician and you're making music, you don't know what your style is right away. Yeah, you might be, okay, I want to make R&B music, I want to make rap, I want to make hip hop, I want to make pop, I want to make country music, I want to make reggae music. But then you still are trying to figure out, okay, is this really what I want to do? Is this niche or music, is this style gonna get me to become more mainstream? Is this style gonna get me more, a cult like following? Like, what I'm saying? So like at the beginning of the stage, it's like musicians, right? You got to figure out what is gonna be your niche. And so I think the past 2 years, I started really doing this in 2023, but really in 2024. But during those 2 years and the past couple of years, I was just daily, like I was kind of like going back and forth, to be honest. I was like, fuck, bro, I don't know what I wanted to do. All right, boys. No, I did.
Did we buy it?
Yeah, we did. All right, guys, so as you guys can see in the background, I'm at Walgreens right now, but I just picked up my girl from her job. We can drive around a little bit, as you guys could see, and we're just doing last minute errands. She got to get like shit for her eye, like she get sore eye or like itchy, like dry eye or something. So trying to get run into Walgreens real quick and grab some eye drops. But yeah, guys, it's like 6-something p.m., 6:20 p.m. right now. I'm gonna go back home, get some dinner, and just edit and film. Oh shit, I still gotta like record this video for my Fortnite. I better go record it so I can edit it tonight and have something to post for tomorrow and today and tomorrow, so that I could keep up with the momentum, so that I could get more subscribers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, it's my bad boy car. To give you guys a little bit backstory of my car, I got my first car in October 2021, and I think I just turned 19 at the time. So this is years ago, 4 years ago already. Oh, that was fast, bro. Felt just like recent. But I got this car, this Honda Civic. It's a 2002 model. And yeah, so this is my car right over here. This car costed me about $4,500. So I remember I found this person on Craigslist. I was with my dad, right? My dad was like, oh, look, I found this cheap car, because the thing was, we had this guy that was gonna sell me his car. Like, it was like one of my family members' friends, and he was like, oh yeah. So we're like, okay, and he was gonna sell it for like super cheap, like $500. He just wanted to get rid of it because he was supposed to go to like the mainland or like a different state or whatever. So he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell him. So look at this fucking chronic guy walking around over here. Fuck, there's so much chronics over here. But yeah, he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell him for you. So then I met him over here in this Walgreens parking lot, and this is in 2021. So it was like after work too, because at that time too, guys, I was working at Taco Bell full time, and I was working at landscaping. I don't know, wait, no, I wasn't at landscaping already, so I was only working at Taco Bell. But we met him over here. Fucking, we could hear the car from a mile away, right? It was like a Toyota or something. Fucking car, it was like something was like braking. It was like bang, bang, like the engine was so loud. I was like, what the fuck is this, right? He pulls up. There's like choke shit. But yeah, guys, I was like, what the hell's wrong with the car? So we didn't test drive him a little bit, but there was like guaranteed there's gonna be a lot of things to fix with that car. So I was like, bro, not even worth it, right? Because that, like, I didn't even have my driver's license yet too. So you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I don't like deal with old cars. I didn't know nothing about cars at the time too, right? Like I didn't know like, oh, you have to like, oh, is this the engine, or this is the radiator, or this is your oil, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know what the hell was anything, right? So I was like, fuck, you know what, I'm gonna pass. So the next day we went on Craigslist, and then we were like, oh, get one, not a car, like it's pretty, you know, low mileage, blah blah blah. It was like only like 114,000 when I got this car, right? So I was like, oh shit, it's pretty good for a Honda, right? So anyways, we got the car. Okay guys, so right now it's 10:15 p.m. but I'm just kicking back. I was packing, editing, downloading stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sleepy, as you guys can see. Playing that Uncharted, the Lost Legacy. I'm a big Uncharted fan. I grew up playing Uncharted series. I've been playing a lot of Uncharted 4, and I found this game for $5, guys, at the thrift store. Playing it on my PS5, Uncharted Lost Legacy. Never played this ever. Only played the fourth one. I mean, I played all four, but I never played this one. Alright, so let's get it, boys. Alright, guys, so pretty much, guys, after I ran some errands after that night, I pretty much came back home, and I stayed up till like about midnight. I was just playing like this Uncharted video game, and I just was like, yeah, I don't know why, I was just in the mood to play games before I left, right? So anyways, I was working, editing, I was playing games, and then pretty much I fell asleep. Now, welcome to the first night. Let's go, guys. It's 5:30. Let's get ready. Let's go. Morning, guys. We're getting ready right now. 6 a.m. I'm getting my car ready. I'll see you guys later, right? I'm gonna try to vlog as much as I can. I gotta do like short form, long form content and everything. So, you know, everything gonna be all right, guys. All right. So, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys soon at the airport. I'm a little bit rushing. Our flight is at 8, boarding at 7:25, and it's about 6, almost 6:15. So let's get there. Let's check in. Hopefully it's not busy because it's July 4th weekend now. So, anyways, guys. Oh, my girl said it's busy, guys, so we gotta rock and roll. Let's go. Boys, we're going. We woke up the next day, and I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And the reason why I gotta do a little commentary is because, first of all, I didn't have time to vlog. Every time that I tried to vlog, I just ran out of time. I didn't know what to say. I didn't film a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of like the past couple of weeks, I was strictly, especially for the trip, I was strictly focusing on short form content, right? So I was out there recording like different shorts, a day in the life videos, my Fortnite videos from my other channels. So that's why whenever I commentate and I talk about my day, I'm going to be showing background videos, but it's not going to be like YouTube format videos. It's going to be like short form content style filmed videos, all right? So just bear with me, all right? So anyways, I woke up early. I woke up at around like 5 o'clock in the morning, got ready for the day. Then I drove straight to the airport about 6 a.m. Our flight was at 8:10 in the morning, but the boarding process started at like 7:25 in the morning. So pretty much we just jammed there. We got there at 6 a.m. Went through security. Everything is fine and dandy, you know what I'm saying? We got to the flight, and pretty much our flight from Hawaii all the way to Vegas, it was a straight flight. It was 5 hours and 10 minutes. And boy, like, bro, like I'm the type, guys, I don't like wasting time. If I'm sitting there and I'm not productive and it's like 5, 6 hours, 8 hours, whatever, I get irritated. I get mad. I get frustrated. And I'm just like, can I get off the plane? Can I do something? Can I edit? But I was like, you know what? Let me just kick back, calm myself down, and relax, right? So the entire flight, guys, right, they gave us like these sandwiches, and I was eating like all these snacks. I mean, I wasn't eating all these snacks, but I had all these snacks in my bag. And pretty much I just used my phone. I had my earbuds in. I was listening to some music. I was listening to some podcasts that I downloaded from YouTube. And the good thing about this flight was we had Wi-Fi. So I could text people, right? I was on airplane mode, but I could send messages on iMessage. I could use Instagram. I could use social media. I could watch YouTube videos. I could load Netflix. I could go ahead and, you know, load music on Apple Music. And it was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So the flight was all right. The thing was, guys, every time, right, I was flying, I was checking the weather report, all right, in Vegas. The weather was, right, it's strictly July and summer is strictly known for monsoon season in Vegas, right? So if you guys don't know what monsoon is, and you guys are not familiar with different weather patterns, pretty much Vegas is in a desert, right? So there's a thing where, like, you know, it's just like it's easier to have random, they call it like isolated storms, where it's like it's quick storms too. Like it forms fast, it forms quick, it's heavy, but maybe only lasts for like an hour and it goes away after. So I kept checking the weather, right? I was like, bro, we're gonna land in Vegas at around 5 p.m. Vegas time. And in 5 p.m. Vegas time, it kept saying like tropical, no, thunderstorm. I was like, what the fuck, right? Like, I don't want, like, the last time that I flew was in January of 2025, and we went to Maui and we flew to a storm, and it was fucking bad turbulence. I literally was like, I felt sick after when I got off the plane at like fucking 7 in the morning. I was like, bro, I don't want to go through the shit again in Vegas. I want to feel good. I don't want to land and feel like, oh, I gotta go relax a little bit. I gotta, like, bro, I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I got videos to film. I got shit to do. So I kept checking the weather, and I was like, fuck, bro. It kept changing like every hour as we kept nearing Vegas. It kept changing. It kept checking. It's like cloudy. Then after that, I swiped like 30 minutes later. It's like possible thunderstorms in 30 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck, right? So anyways, I just kept checking. But by the time that we started descending, the pilot was like, oh, going to get little bit bumps here and there, but not too bad. So we literally, as we was descending to Vegas, like we was flying straight to clouds. But the landing was so smooth. So I thank God, right? I was like, thank you, Jesus, for the smooth landing. You know what I'm saying? So literally, when we landed, it was sunny. And the funny thing was, when we got to our Uber ride, right, we had to walk through the security again. We had to catch this bullet train. We had to catch this, not a bullet train, but this little train over here. And we had to go to this garage to get picked up by the Uber. And our Uber driver was like, yeah, you guys are lucky. Literally, like an hour ago, storming hard. And you guys just missed it. It just went away, like literally, right before you guys came and landed. So I was like, oh, thank you, God, bro. That's a miracle. So we got our Uber. We went to our hotel, which was at Harold's Hotel. And pretty much the reason we went to Harold's Hotel was because me and my girl and some other family members I was with, we went to that same hotel like couple years. Like the last time I went to Vegas was August 2022, and we was going there for the weekend, right? Like the singer, The Weeknd, to his concert. My girl bought us tickets for my birthday. And then this trip too, we also decided to go see The Weeknd again, right? Because he was in Vegas that time, July 4th weekend. So anyways, we was over there and we decided, you know what, let's just go to the same hotel. It's nearby. We can do the same plan. It's the cheapest. So we went to Harold's Hotel, right? So we checked in our room. And then pretty much, once we checked in, we walked the strip a little bit. We walked to Walgreens to get some supplies. We got some water bottles. We got some cleaning supplies, some snacks, some hand sanitizers. And then after that, guys, we just started walking around different hotels. We went to the Link. He was walking around, he was exploring, went to this place called the Bellagio. And pretty much we went inside this nice garden. Me and my girl went there last time we went to Vegas. And pretty much we kind of like did the same things pretty much. You fan? Boys. Boys, I'm at the bar right now. Yes, sir. I'm getting some food, boys. Ahora. Let's go. Day one.